I just want more bananas. I want all the bananas. Don't we all? Well, today, we're actually going on a quest to find them. This is the quest for infinite bananas.
But hang on a second, what if I didn't have to go on some long quest? What if I could just have all the bananas I ever wanted, like right now?
Ah, that's a very tempting thought, isn't it? And look at that, a magical leaf card appears, just for you. It lets you buy all the bananas your heart desires. All you have to do is pay with leaves. Later on.
Wow, so the monkey bank covers the bananas for me, and I just owe them the leaves later? That sounds incredibly simple. It definitely seems simple, but what's really happening is that the bank is lending you their leaves. You're borrowing from them.
And that brings us to our first key lesson. A leaf cart is not a source of free leaves.
So, what you're saying is I'm just taking leaves from the monkey I'm going to be tomorrow?
That's it, exactly. You are borrowing from your future self.
And what a weekend I had with it. I got this awesome new hammock for 100 leaves, took a trip to the big waterfall for 200, and I even splurged on some fancy grubs for 50. It sounds like a fantastic weekend, but remember, every single swipe of that leaf card was adding to what you owe. In fact, all those leaves you borrowed have started to build something, a giant mountain of leaves that you now owe.
A mountain?
Yep, we call this debt. And the more leaves you borrow, the higher and higher that mountain gets.
Whoa, 350 leaves? All those little swipes. Wow, they really added up. That is a tall mountain.
Okay, so I've got this mountain of leaves to climb, 350 of them. But what if I can't? What happens if I can't pay all of it back this month?
Now that is a very important question, because when you don't pay back your debt, something else shows up, a shadow monster.
A shadow monster?
That's right, it's a creature called interest, and when it appears, it demands extra leaves from you, just as a fee for owing the bank. Let's make this simple. Imagine your mountain of leaves was only 100 leaves high to start. The shadow monster wants a 2% fee every single month you don't pay it off. Okay, so after the first month, the shadow monster takes its 2% of your 100 leaves. That's 2 extra leaves, so now you owe 102. Got it. So the next month, it just adds another 2 leaves. I'll owe 104, right? Ah, not quite. See, this monster is clever. It now takes 2% of the new total of the 102 leaves, so you actually owe 104 and a little bit more.
Wait, so the monster gets bigger, and then it takes an even bigger bite because it's bigger?
You got it. That's what we call compound interest. It's really just the shadow monster feeding on itself, getting bigger and stronger month after month.
And here's the key lesson you have to remember, that shadow monster grows faster and faster over time.
So how in the world do I stop it?
You have to starve it, pay your debt, that mountain of leaves in full, and the monster just disappears. All right, let's say you've defeated the monster and you have a nice pile of leaves saved up. There's another force at work out here.
Oh no, what is it now?
It's called inflation. You can think of it as a constantly growing jungle, and it slowly creeps in and makes each one of your leaves worth a little less. A pile of leaves just sitting there will eventually get covered by it.
So just saving leaves isn't enough?
Nope. You need something that can grow taller and faster than the jungle. You need to plant a banana sapling.
So investing is basically planting a tree. That's the perfect way to think about it. You're using your leaves to plant a banana tree. And over time, that tree grows and ends up giving you way more bananas than you ever started with. And planting this tree is actually a lot easier than you might think. First, you just start small. Even a few leaves is enough to plant a seed. Okay, and then you have to be consistent. You water that tree regularly, which just means investing on a set schedule. And finally, you diversify. You plant different kinds of trees, so if one gets sick, the others are still there producing bananas for you. Now, this is where the real magic happens. It's the power of time. After year 1, you've just got a small sapling. By year 10, it's a real tree with a few bananas. But look, after 40 years, you've got an entire forest of banana trees, all working for you.
And that really brings us to our final big lesson. That growing jungle of inflation, it's always going to be there.
So the only way to really win is to plant a tree that grows even faster than the jungle itself?
That's it. That is the true power of investing. So, as we wrap up our little quest, I want to leave you with one final thought. Your own jungle is growing every single day. The only question you have to ask yourself is, what tree will you plant?